I don't think I terrestrialize mine in, just on the off chance that it can take this blizzard if I don't. Oh, it actually does, but Plusle doesn't. Okay. So, yeah, it's looking pretty doomed. Regulation H is nearly over. In days, I think, we'll be going back to Regulation G, which is okay with me. I'm definitely looking forward to diving back into that, maybe picking some things up where I left off, but I've enjoyed Regulation H a lot. It's probably been my favorite format of this generation so far, and I had a ton of ideas that I wanted to try in it. Of course, there were a ton of different Pokemon that could put in work, depending on how you built them and how you played. Had a lot of fun doing some experiments here and there, but I just don't have time to do everything. However, one experiment that I do not want to let go is the duo of Plusle and Minun. No, I'm not expecting them to be good, but they're the original double-battled duo designed to benefit from the new mechanic back in Generation 3 with their abilities Plus and Minus giving boosts to each other. So I want to see if I can do something with them before the power level gets ramped back up. So I have Plusle and Minun on this team. With Plus and Minus, Lightning Rod Plusle might have been better, but using Plus and Minus is kind of the point here, so that's just how it's going to be. And Plusle is optimized basically to do as much damage as I can with it. So you see it has the Zap Plate, Terra Electric, Discharge, and Thunder. Thunder for an inaccurate single target attack, Discharge for an accurate double target attack, both with high paralysis chance. I do have to be alert to Discharge potentially hitting the teammate as well. Minun is here to boost Plusle. Plusle has the higher special attack stat of the two, so I've given Minun more of a support role and Plusle more of an offensive one. So Minun is Terra Ground so that it can safely sit on the field next to Plusle. And then we have some support options in Electro Web and Helping Hand, as well as Sing to potentially bail me out of a tough spot. We'll see. Oh, I didn't finish its EV spread. There we go. Okay. Next, I wanted Electric Terrain, and that meant either using because again, I want to maximize Plusle's damage, so that meant either using Pincurchin or a manual Electric Terrain setter. Pincurchin is bad, and the pickings for manual setters are pretty slim. I've gone with Hisuian Electrode because it and the other Electrode form are the fastest Pokemon in the format, even faster than Dragapult. This one is EV'd to always outspeed Dragapult, and yeah, and that means I can get the Electric Terrain up quickly and also potentially have a chance to put in some other work, as we again have some speed control with Electro Web here. And the other thing I liked about Hisuian Electrode, I watched Wolf Glick's Auction Invitational, where he built a team around Archaludon for that tournament that he hosted, and he used Bullet Seed Electrode to boost Archaludon with the stamina. So that gives me another possible use for Electrode here. Finally, Chloroblast, because I mean, ground types are a pretty big problem for my team so far, so having that strong grass type hit to try to pick them off, I think is potentially very valuable here. Like I said, we're pairing Electrode with our Chaludon, so here it is with a pretty standard Assault Vest set. And then if we're running our Chaludon, we probably want Pelipper, and we probably want to close things out with Basculegion. So we have the basic Rain Core, as well as the Plusle and Minun stuff. And the other thing about running Pelipper and Basculegion is that while I have a lot of ground weaknesses stacked up here, these two Pokemon maybe scare opponents off from bringing ground types to the games, or at least make those ground types easier to deal with. But the basic idea is set Electric Terrain with Electrode, and try to get Plusle to do some damage next to Minun, ideally. I don't know how that's going to work out in actual gameplay, and to be honest, in true New Year's Eve spirit, I was a little bit drunk when I built some of this team, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. It'd be nice if Plusle and Minun can put in some work, that's for sure. Columbo here has immediately asked for open team sheets. That's mine. Okay. Nasty Plot, Terra Dragon, Goldango, Power Herb, Terra Bug, Archaludon. Okay, I don't have time to read all this right now. I should see the Crocodile. Intimidate stuff. Okay. I feel like Intimidate is the last ability I would want to run on Crocodile if I were using that Pokemon, but what do I know? It's not a Pokemon I've tried in a long time. We'll go Electrode, because that's sort of how this team works. I might even lead it with our Chaludon. I don't know. But I'll bring Plusle and Minun in the back. I do want to try to get them doing their thing. Okay, the Rillaboom has Fake Out, but I have a Covert Cloak on Electrode. Maybe a Gunk Shot from Crocodile could knock it out, but I'll definitely get electric terrain up at least once here, and I don't have any defense boosts on our Chaladon, so I guess I'll just... I could try to body press Crocodile anyway. Our Chaladon might take an attack here. In fact, they could fake our Chaladon out, since they can see on my team sheet that it won't work with an Electrode. There's the electric terrain. They knock off our Chaladon's Assault Vest. Not ideal, but... Alright, Rillaboom U-turns out, so I'm not going to be able to reliably keep the electric terrain up. I might just click electric terrain again next turn to try to catch Rillaboom switching back in. Let me see the Goldango. Body Press does good damage to Crocodile. I actually do... I could just Chloroblast. I mean, they're leaving this Crocodile in so far. Yeah, and if Goldango knocks Electrode out, so be it. Oh no, wait, Chloroblast Recoil will knock Electrode out if I do this. I'm gonna click Electric Terrain again, and Body Press into Crocodile again. I might just be throwing by doing this, because it's very passive. Or, like... It turns down a chance to attack quickly. They'll knock Electrode out there, and yeah, I would have been better off just Chloroblasting. But our Chaladon survives the turn, so we can get rid of Crocodile here. And get Plusle in. I can't really be spamming Thunder when I don't have Rain up. That's the other reason that I have Rain, of course, to boost Thunder. I think I forgot to say that earlier. I don't... Okay, I lose my Grassy Terrain. We'll just protect Plusle. And I think it's not the worst thing if our Chaladon goes down here, but I'll just try to Body Press Rillaboom. I wouldn't mind getting Minun in next to Plusle, if only because it's the premise of the video. You see there's Terra Dragon Goldango. I can click Alluring Voice into that. But it's going to be hard for Plusle to do anything, as yeah, we will be down to just Plusle and Minun here, making their stand against 3 Pokemon on the other side. And we'll see what they can do. I'm just going to go for Alluring Voice into Goldango, and I guess Helping Hand. Might as well be Helping Hand, I guess. It's fun how their movements are kind of synced up. I like that. Or like, they're not moving in sync, they're going opposite ways, but the timing lines up. I don't know what the best word for that is. They're a good duo for sure. Let's see if they can put in some work. Don't quite KO Goldango, and Plusle will definitely drop to that Woodhammer, so... Not a great start for Plusle and Minun, as we'll, I mean, we might as well attack before Minun goes down. But yeah, tough start for sure, but we'll get some more games, and we'll see if we can turn things around. This person has a Toxapex. That's pretty unusual, but who am I to talk right now? They at least won't contest terrain control, although it's possible. Well, it's possible the Dragonite has Ice Spinner. I don't think most of them do right now, at the time of recording. I kind of want to just lead Plusle and Electrode this time, Minun in the back, and I think our Chaladon again into this. Still no Pelipper and Basculegion, but hey, I can only bring 4 Pokemon to a game. But yeah, this time we'll bring Plusle in without Minun. Let's see how that goes. We got Plusle and Electrode against King Gambit and Amoonguss. The good news is Electric Terrain will stop Spore, so that's nice. And I think I'm just going to go right for a Thunder into King Gambit. Do you think Plusle drops immediately to Sucker Punch? We might find out. But yeah, Electric Terrain and Thunder is my play here. Maybe it would be better if Electrode had Volt Switch. That would help me get Minun in. We get the Para on the King Gambit too. And they go for Spore, but of course they are stopped. I do have a bit of a problem here though, in that I would bet Plusle drops to a Sucker Punch now. I could switch out to our Chaladon and Chloroblast King Gambit. I kind of like that, actually. Ah, it's fully paralyzed, so I had it. I also missed the Chloroblast. And they Pollen Puff it back up. Not great. We'll go for a body press here, and yeah, this would be a pretty good time to have Volt Switch, wouldn't it? But I'll just try to get Plusle back in, I guess. Terra Dark. Sucker Punch does a lot to our Chaladon, but it does boost the body press as well. So it doesn't KO. I get a Pollen Puff into Plusle. Okay, I'll go body press and honestly discharge. So if Plusle survives this turn, it'll probably KO our Chaladon, but also can Gambit, and that'll get Minun in. And if Plusle doesn't survive, then at least our Chaladon probably KOs. Fully paralyzed again. So yeah, knock out my own or Chaladon. That's actually going to make the Amoonguss pretty hard to deal with, but our Chaladon being so low, I think that was the case anyway. Now I get Minun in. Electric Terrain's about to end. I actually kind of want to go for a Sing into Amoonguss. And let's Terra Ground so I can spam Discharge. Oh wait, I can't Sing because I have Electric Terrain up. Oh, that's something I didn't think about when I picked that move on Minun. Okay, well in that case, Terra Ground, Helping Hand, Discharge. Let's see. That's some pretty bad damage. And I lose Minun, okay. And they heal Dragonite back up to full. Okay, Plusle and Minun might just be beyond help. Alright, well, let's Electro Web and Thunder Amoonguss. Try to knock that out. It protects. Great, okay. And we lose Electro to the Outrage. No reason not to click Discharge now, I guess, but that is some really sad damage. Oh my god. The Dragonite lost 0 net HP in that whole battle. And we'll try at least one more, but yeah, making Plusle and Minun work might not have... you know, some things might just not be viable. This might be one of them. This is an interesting looking team. As in, it's a team that I'm interested in. Or ones like it, at least. Not exactly this. I kind of want to just lead with Plusle and Minun. I do have to be alert to the Garchomp. I could lead Plusle Pelipper. Let's try Pelipper and Basculegion in this game. It's about time. Plusle Pelipper with Basculegion and Minun in the back. They're taking some time with this. Obviously, yeah, the Garchomp is what I'm the most afraid of, although seeing how much damage Plusle does, I should probably be afraid of everything else too. At least everything except Vivillon and Primarina. But, okay, we see Porygon 2 and Incineroar. They can fake something out if they want, but I'm just gonna go... I think I want to just double into Porygon 2. This might work out well if they don't click Fake Out. So we'll just Thunder and Weather Ball into that slot. They do Fake Out Pelipper. Thunder does about a third. This actually, and gets the para. That's actually not that terrible, considering what we've seen from Plusle so far. They get Trick Room up, but I think I'm just gonna make this play again. I don't really know what else I've got here. Porygon 2 is fully paralyzed. I've at least had some good luck with those this session. Plusle almost drops to the knockoff, but I was about to say, but we will KO the Porygon 2. That's unreal. It survived. Okay, I want to protect a Weather Ball and Incineroar. They can recover if they want, but this is clearly a losing game to be playing with this Porygon 2 right now. So I don't think it's worth it. We'll at least get the KO into Incineroar. There's the Goldango. I can maybe win with Basculegion, so I think I have to let... I was going to say let Plusle go down, but actually I think it's better to sack Minun, because Plusle is the more offensive of the two. And I'll try again to Weather Ball Goldango. They might stop me. Yeah, Ice Beam Minun and Shadow Ball Pelipper. Yeah, okay. And now it's the last turn of Trick Room. I think what I'll do is... I have Protect on Basculegion. Rain is about to end too. I'm gonna get Plusle back in. Double Protect this turn, and then hope that these two Pokemon can somehow do enough that I can win with Basculegion in the back. Now their movements are kind of synced up, by the way. There's the Garchomp. Yeah, that's smart to show that now. It's going to outspeed my Pokemon too. I'll try to sing it, but I think both of my Pokemon will get knocked out before that goes off. Let's go for Thunder into Goldengo. Switches out to Porygon 2. There's the Earthquake. No, Minun, Plusle. Dodge it. And... oh. Let's just try to go crazy with Basculegion. Maybe Porygon 2 will get fully paralyzed to not get Trick Room back up. Hey! That actually happened. Maybe Porygon 2 doesn't have an attack to target Basculegion. You know, anything better than Ice Beam. Why did I Terra Water if I was clicking Last Respects? I was originally going to click Wave Crash, and then I realized Last Respects was better, but I didn't complete the circle on that thought. Oh well. Doesn't matter, we get knocked out by Goldengo. So, that's 3 straight losses for Plusle and Minun. We're going to try to get them a win. Try to end the year on a happy note, but hey, I've used a lot of weird experimental teams this year, and there will no doubt be more, and some of them have worked out a lot better than I expected. It's okay that this is not one of those. Okay. I'm just going to lead Plusle and Minun. Let's just send it. And I'll bring Electrode and... let's bring our Chaladon. That means I might just lose to Garchomp, but we'll find out. If I'm afraid of the Garchomp, maybe I should play it more like last game. Or I could even lead Pelipper Basculegion with Plusle and Minun in the back. They don't have an Amoonguss, so I'm not as worried about sleep. They could I guess, have Yawn on Sylveon, but I don't know if Sylveon typically runs that right now. We see Talonflame and Garchomp. This could have Will-O-Wisp, but of course that won't get priority from Gale Wings, so it's probably okay. Let's do this. Maybe I should focus down one target. I don't know, it's a tough choice here. It's like, I kind of want to get rid of the Garchomp, but if the Garchomp protects, then I don't want my turn to be useless. Terra Steel, okay. We knock out Talonflame, no Focus Sash, nice. Pelipper will survive this Dragon Claw, get off a big Weather Ball. Yep, good damage. What's next? I wouldn't mind getting a Tailwind with Pelipper if I can. I think this Kingambit might let me. And I'm going to go right for the Terra Water on Basculegion to cover for a Sucker Punch. I also could just probably Aqua Jet the Garchomp, actually, at this HP in Rain. Let's just do that. Nice. And there's the Sucker Punch, perfect. So, I used my priority attack at the same priority value. Basculegion being faster means the Sucker Punch is thwarted. I'll double into Sylveon here, I think. And again, we'll stick with the Aqua Jet. Okay. They could Sucker Punch Pelipper. They didn't, but they did stop both of my attacks that protect. Kingambit knocks out Basculegion, so I'll go Plusle here, of course. And just, this time let's Weather Ball Kingambit and also Thunder Kingambit. Sucker Punch is Pelipper, so that's knocked out. Thunder does not very much damage. Seeing a bit of a pattern there. And last turn of Tailwind, we'll get Minun in. Terra Ground. I really don't want to click Electro Web into this Kingambit, but I think I kind of have to. Hopefully it gets paralyzed. Wait, what does Alluring Voice do? Minun is faster than Plusle. It's 1 point faster, so I actually have a play into Kingambit here, and then I can just lose to Sylveon. I think I have to click Discharge. Okay, we get Sucker Punched anyway. Alright, well. I'll try at least one more time. Oh, this is a rain team, alright. With the Basque Legion and the Palafin. Kind of like how I used for Alligator. Actually, this looks a lot like that for Alligator team I used earlier this month. That was a fun team. So, I hope this player's having fun too. I mean... Plusle Electrode might actually be pretty strong here. We'll bring mine in and we'll bring our Chalodon to try to help deal with their Chalodon. But yeah, here I can... like Alluring Voice and Electroweb. Electroweb almost knocks out the Pelipper. Speed drops. Almost knock out the Breloom. Unfortunately, almost doesn't count for much. And of course, I didn't set Electric Terrain. Maybe I should have. I bet Electrode is going to go before these two Pokemon, though. So Plusle will get a chance to try to wake up. While Electrode clicks another Electroweb, I think. Unless Pelipper has Wide Guard. I switch Breloom out. I'm going to be boosting their Chalodon for them here, but is what it is. And actually what I can do is, if Plusle wakes up this turn, I can Electroweb again and guarantee confusion into our Chalodon. Breloom come back in, that should be knocked out here, yeah. Wake up. Nope. Okay. There's the Electro Shot. Unfortunately, I don't have Lightning Rod on this Plusle. Be nice if I did. That'd be pretty cool in this position. There's the Pelipper. I'll try to protect Plusle and Electroweb. Terra Ground Pelipper. That's... unless I focus on attacking that now with Electrode. If I even get the chance. Okay, I will. I can Bullet Seed Pelipper, and honestly, it might KO. That means I can't guarantee confusion into our Chalodon, but I think we just go for it. I probably just lose to our Chalodon, but we'll see what we can do. Ideally, Electrode survives this turn, but yeah, I'm just going to Bullet Seed... okay, it protects. That's pretty unfortunate. I could have done Electroweb, Alluring Voice again, and we lose Electrode here. Even Meyer Chalodon is just going to lose now. Maybe I should put Terra Blast on mine, and since I already have the Ground Terra. Probably more useful than Sing. Right? That said, I think I'm going to go for Sing here into this. Alright, let's Alluring Voice into Pelipper, and let's go... I don't think it matters if I don't connect with the Sing, so let's save the Terra and just Sing here. We miss. Lose Plusle to Body Press. Meyer Chalodon in. I can still win with Sing and some crits or something. So I'm going to try again to Sing. There are Chalodon. Mine just drops to Palafin's Wave Crash. And our Chalodon's going to knock mine out. Okay. Minun... Palafin does have a higher base speed than Minun even before transforming, huh? I'm going to put Terra Blast on Minun over Sing. And we're going to run it back at least one more time. This person has 4 Pokemon. So, be able to figure out their game plan. It's hard Trick Room, I guess, but it's hard, that's a little hard to square with the Quiver Dance Frostmoth. But yeah, they're doing Psy Spam stuff. So clicking Electric Terrain is probably helpful into this. As is having, you guessed it, Zap Plate Boosted Thunder to threaten the Slow King. Bring mine in, of course, and I think Pelipper for the last Pokemon this time, because it can threaten Incineroar and Frostmoth with its stabs. So there's this. So we see the Slow King and the Frostmoth here. Does Frostmoth have Wide Guard? It does not. I kind of want to just Electric Terrain and Discharge. I don't think Electrode is going to take that much from its partner's Discharge, right? Unfortunately, the Frostmoth doesn't take all that much either, and starts setting up with Quiver Dance. So that's not great. You see the chilly reception, getting the snow up. Here's the Incineroar. Okay, we'll protect and just do what we can to chip this Frostmoth. They knock out Electrode, but that'll give me Minun. I also could bring Pelipper in, but I actually think I prefer Minun here. No, probably Pelipper was correct. Discharge and Helping Hand, though. I don't think I Terrasilize Minun, just on the off chance that it can take this Blizzard if I don't. Oh, it actually does, but Plusle doesn't. Okay. So, that, yeah, it's looking pretty doomed. Unless Pelipper can solo this. Yeah, okay, and they show that they can miss a Blizzard now. I guess I should have brought Pelipper in sooner. There was also no reason not to Terra Stellar there. I'll do it now. And you know, I could call it quits after getting swept by a Frostmoth, but I'm kind of feeling determined. I think I want to see this out. Try to get Plusle and Minun a win. Let's see how many games it takes. Alright, we see Mousehold, Sylveon, Tango for Rigraph, a couple of Hisuian things. This is not even the worst game to lead, like Plusle, Electrode, like Minun, and I think just our Chaldon. I can click Electroweb turn 1, it'll expose Zoroark if that's there, and it'll create openings for Plusle to land Discharge into stuff. They're taking some time to think about this one. Don't know if that's a good sign or not. But we'll get going in a moment here, of course. So, seconds. Okay, Plusle and Electrode against Mousehold and Sylveon. And I will just go right for Discharge and Electroweb here. Effect Mousehold. Miss. Yep, we missed the Electroweb on Sylveon. Connect with the Discharge. Does 20%, but it does get a para, and we get a full para. Alright. Let's run it back. Critting the Mousehold with Electroweb is a good sign, too. Still no KOs on anything. Come on, Plusle. Maybe I need to be clicking Terra Electric. Although, I'm about to lose Electrode, so I can get Minun in here and click the Terra Ground. If I think that's worth it. Which I don't, because Plusle just dropped to a Hyper Voice. Alright, Minun and our Chaldon here to try to pull this one back. Again, they seem to be thinking what Pokemon to bring in here. Get our Chaldon and yep, Minun. Might as well just click Electroweb with Minun. What else am I doing? And try to get rid of the Sylveon. Ooh, Ally Switch. That's interesting. Well, we'll try that again. Ally Switch this generation has a chance to fail if it's used twice in a row. Helping Hand into Farigiraf. What is it doing? Hyper Voice? Yeah. Still doesn't do much to our Chaladon. Can our Chaladon pull this one back and give Plusle and Minun an undeserved win? We'll start with a Body Press. We'll start with Terra Grass and a Body Press. That's going to make it weaker to the Hyper Voice, but we're going to live with that. We're going to go with a Body Press into Samurott, because otherwise it probably just KOs with like Sacred Sword or something. I don't like how much that Hyper Voice is doing. I will at least get a stronger Body Press now. Come on. Helping Hand into Samurott. What does it go for? Sacred Sword. Doesn't KO, but Hyper Voice. Wait. Hyper Voice will KO, but our Chaladon is definitely faster than Farigiraf. So do I get this KO with Body Press? Terra Fairy. No. Okay. Almost had it, but not quite, so we'll go again. Huh. That is one interesting Sunroom team right there. I feel like Greedent can actually just, you know, the way I'm going with the Plusle Mine and stuff, I feel like Greedent could just set up on that and win. So, I can't split up Plusle and Mine, right? I want to bring all three of Electrode, Archaladon, and Pelipper to this game, but I can't do that with this team. So, we leave Pelipper behind and hope that that's okay. As we see Greedent and Indeedee leading. So here's the thing. I want to Bullet Seed our Chaladon. They can redirect it with Follow Me. I'm going to try it anyway and hope it works out and go for a Body Press into Greedent. Greedent's probably protecting, right? But I think that's still okay, because if they Follow Me, then the Body Press goes into Indeedee anyway. If they protect... they can protect and Trick Room. That's the play I'm worried about. But that's still... What I'm saying is if they protect and Trick Room, then they don't click Follow Me, and I still get my Bullet Seed into our Chaladon. They do Follow Me. Okay. We get a crit. Nice. 3 hits. Not bad. Rocky Helmet and Indeedee. Not great. Okay. What do I do here? I think I'm down to just try again. But I'll go for Dragon Pulse this time. Oh, nice. They let me set up. Hopefully that means our Chaladon will take a hit from Greedent. Only 2 Bullet Seeds, not great. Also, could have Body Pressed there, but... Hey, we still get the KO into the Greedent with the Aftermath. They get Trick Room up, but... I'll get Minun in here, and that's because... I can click Helping Hand. I also can click Terra Blast into Torkoal, but... Minun's not going to take an Eruption, so I'm actually going to protect. Hope that our Chaladon takes an Eruption. Hope that I can get a Dragon Pulse into Torkoal. It's possible that I can't because of Follow Me, but actually they click Helping Hand. It is Assault Vest or Chaladon. Let's see. Nope. Okay, so this one's going to be over pretty quickly. Let's try to get the Terra Blast, but it's not going to work. What's that, 7 or 8 losses? Honestly, I haven't been counting after the first 5, but we'll try again. Whoa, Frost Rotom. That's here to click Blizzard, obviously. So I think I want to bring Pelipper to this game. I think I want to bring... Oh, they also have the Garchomp, so yeah, definitely. Let's do Plusle, Basculegion, Pelipper, Minun. That way I can switch Plusle out to Pelipper to get Rain up in a position like this one. No, I can't. Yes, I can, because they'll switch first. Most likely. Okay. Pelipper, and we'll just go Wave Crash into Rotom. Knock it out. Basculegion will take the Earthquake, I think, yeah. There's the Ninetales. The Ninetales isn't great. However, I can click Ice Weather Ball into Garchomp here. Hopefully they don't protect it. They might. And I honestly think I should sack mine and... Oh, okay. They do that. That's unfortunate for me. Okay, I need to preserve Pelipper. We'll just bring in Plusle and mine in here as sacrifices. I can ground Terrablast King Gambit, but it's not like that's going to do much, and I probably don't want to waste my Terra on that. But let's see. They have Encore. Plusle goes down. I can get Pelipper back in now. Go for a Weather Ball into King Gambit and Helping Hand, I guess. Encore mine into Helping Hand. That's not the worst. That Weather Ball does so little. Ugh. But I get Basket Legion back now. But they can Sucker Punch it. So just protect and Weather Ball, I guess. Oh, then they can Encore Basket Legion. Well, kind of a no-win position, isn't it? I feel like Basket Legion is just overwhelmed here. And the King Gambit behind the Aurora Veil is so hard to deal with. What I can actually do is Aqua Jet. That'll go before Sucker Punch, exactly. Ninetales will knock out Basket Legion here, but we'll at least get rid of King Gambit before we lose to Ninetales and Garchomp. Or Water Ninetales, interesting. And we go again. This might be game 10, I don't even know, I've lost count. No wins yet. But surely Plusle and Minun can do this somewhere on this ladder. Here we've got a Sun team with Alolan Exeggutor. What do Plusle and Minun even do here? Nothing, right? But this is what we're doing. We're bringing them to all the games. Okay. We're gonna do our Childon, Minun, Plusle, Pelipper. See Venusaur and Ninetales lead. I can Terra Grass. Be immune to Sleep Powder. And am I that afraid of Ninetales once I spoiler switch Pelipper in here and get the rain up? I think I can live with the fire weakness. I'll just go right for an Electro Shot into Ninetales. Ooh, Terra Electric. And just Terra Blast Pelipper right away. That's a cool play. And it's gonna take this. Oh no, it's gonna take this Electro Shot. And it can switch out and back in. And these two goofballs in the back can't do much to it. Not that they could anyway, but I probably should have gone mine in there actually so I could click Helping Hand. Well. But yeah, they can get their Sun back up now, and I've made my Archaludon weak to fire. We do at least paralyze the Alolan Exeggutor. That's kind of fun. Can't even knock out Venusaur. Ninetales is back. We're just going to lose this one as well. Terra Electric Ninetales. That is definitely a new one to me, but it was effective. Can't deny that. Oh, and I've already used my Terra, so I can't even Terra Ground here. Let's try to get some speed control. Okay, Minun even takes that hit. Oh, but they get Trick Room up. So the speed control was bad, actually. Maybe Exeggutor will be fully paralyzed here. They flamethrower their own Ninetales? What did they do that for? Did they misclick? They must have misclicked. Anyway, we knock out a Alolan Exeggutor. Let's see what their last Pokemon is. Camerupt. So we're just going to lose to that. I think my only win con here is... Never mind, I don't have one. But I'll try to triple protect through their Trick Room. And we don't even get a double protect with either Pokemon, so... on to the next one yet again. Rain Team. Okay, well... not even one that's all that vulnerable to electric type damage, though. I think I'm going to try to learn my lesson from last time and go straight for the Archaludon setup into this. Okay, and I'll try to get the Bullet Seed here and go for a Body Press into King Gambit. I can probably switch their Pelipper in. And maybe... But, hey, Electrode being a Grass type, I don't know that Basculegion can one-shot it, so it might still work out for me. I'd actually switch to their Archaludon, and they Flip Turn it to give it a Stamina boost. But I'm about to give multiple Stamina boosts to my Archaludon, and hopefully this Body Press will do some good damage. Only 2, but still good damage. And I'm gonna. I think I can either Electric Terrain or Terra Grass, Bullet Seed, Body Press, and given that they don't have Pelipper, I think Terra Grass or Archaludon is okay here. So let's Bullet Seed again, and yeah, Terra Grass, Body Press into their Archaludon. Rage Powder is not going to work on either of my Pokemon because they're now both Grass types. I crit my Archaludon with the Bullet Seed. That's kind of funny, but it's not going to matter much. And Plusle and Minun finally have recorded a win. I don't even know how many attempts it took. I think it was at least 10. You can let me know in the comments how many battles I played in this video. But look at that. Plusle and Minun on the board. You see them on my team, and you see that I won the battle. Did they hit the field in this battle? Why are you asking so many questions? Leave me alone. I've done a lot of weird experiments in Reg H, but man, I knew Plusle and Minun were bad. I had no idea they sucked that much, but I did it. I got them a win, and that's it for now. See you next year.